So what is going on, guys? I am Black Ops Amazing. Welcome back to another video where today I'm going to be covering a ton of brand new leaked information to do with Black Ops Cold War on the reveal date, zombies, multiplayer, what we're going to be seeing tomorrow for the reveal in Warzone, the different editions of the game. There is so much information here, so as always, if you go on to enjoy today's video, make sure you drop a like rating. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that. If you aren't aware, I am doing a giveaway of the game. I will probably reveal the winner a few weeks before the release, but in order to enter, all you have to do is be a subscriber and make sure you are following me over on Twitter. Link will be down in the description. But with all that out of the way, let's get into it. Here we go and enjoy. So over now, we've had a ton of brand new leaks on Black Ops Cold War. I believe most of these have come from the in-game files of Modern Warfare. From one of the latest patches, people have gone into the game and extracted these files. And along with that, we've also got some leaks from someone called Victor. He is a very reliable leaker in the community. He leaked a ton of things for Modern Warfare that came out to be true, and quite a few things for Black Ops Cold War that we now know are confirmed. So going over what he said first. And by the way, if you haven't seen these guys' tweets, they're in Chinese. They have had to be translated. The translation might not be 100% correct. But the first thing he says is, you can only see the reveal trailer when you complete the mission in Warzone. A weapon will be rewarded. The multiplayer has 10 seconds content. So he's pretty much saying tomorrow on the 26th, when we are having the reveal for COD 2020 in Warzone, we can only see the reveal trailer when we complete a mission in Verdansk. Obviously, I have no idea what the mission we have to complete is going to be. I would have thought it would have been a little bit like Fortnite, where when they do their events, we just watch it in game, we don't have to do anything. But apparently we've got to do some kind of mission in order to get the trailer. Maybe that's an additional thing we can do if we want to. He also says when you do the mission, you will get a weapon, and the multiplayer has 10 seconds of content. I don't know what he means by that. This is translated from Chinese, so maybe there's something that got mixed up there. He then starts talking about some of the features that we're going to see in Black Ops Cold War. You know what? That is such a long name. Can we just call it BOCW? That sounds awkward. It says there is a new system in multiplayer, just like how last year's Modern Warfare deleted the minimap, which may cause some discomfort to players. Don't ask me what the new system is, you will understand it when you participate in the beta. We all know with Modern Warfare, a lot of people got angry with the minimap, how they changed it, how red dots don't appear as normal. There were also quite a few other changes that people weren't happy with, but the minimap was definitely number one. He doesn't say that Black Ops Cold War is changing the minimap, so I would expect it to be the same as usual, but there are other changes to the multiplayer that might, I guess, piss people off just as much as the minimap did in Modern Warfare. I can't think off my head what they could do to annoy people. I mean, it is true they've done some crazy changes in the past, but what they have done, people have tended to enjoy, or they haven't got outrage for it like Infinity Ward did, so it must be something pretty bad. Maybe to the movement system, but since it takes place in the Cold War, we're not going to have jetpacks. I hope we're going to have sliding over dolphin diving. I think it's just a little bit more smoother. But yeah, I can't really think what changes they're going to make to the multiplayer that are going to wind people up. He was then also asked about the prestige mode, and he replied, many systems of multiplayer have not been completed. I don't know information about this one. So that's for people who were wondering about that. If he's saying many systems haven't been completed, I mean, you would expect that. We haven't even had the beta yet. The game's not going to be completed. I don't think things such as the prestige system are big issues. But speaking of that, I do hope we have a prestige system. I don't want to see what we had for Modern Warfare, where your rank resets every season. And then the final tweet he put out, someone asked, last question, can you at least give us a month for reveal? And then Victor replies, I know very little information because I don't have much interest in COD 2020. So I didn't ask too much about the content. The only innovation known to the content is zombies. We have heard this in previous leaks, how zombies in terms of gameplay is going to be quite different. It's not going to be what we're used to, so don't expect the same things from what we've seen previously. I've heard that one of the changes is the maps are going to be much bigger. However, for those of you who are worried, I also heard that old features that we know and love, such as the perk systems, Juggernog, and the Pack-a-Punch, they will return. So it's kind of like a new way of playing, but old features that we know and love. I'm actually really excited. So those are all of the tweets from Victor, and now getting into everything that was pulled out of the Modern Warfare files. The first thing is, we actually have the full description of the game. It says the iconic Black Ops series is back with Call of Duty Cold War, the direct sequel to the original and fan favourite Call Call of Duty Black Ops. Black Ops Cold War will drop fans into the depths of the Cold War's volatile geopolitical battle of the early 1980s. Nothing is ever as it seems in a gripping single-player campaign where players will come face to face with historical figures and hard truths, as they battle around the globe through iconic locale like East Berlin, Vietnam, Turkey, Soviet KGB headquarters and more. As elite operatives, you will follow the trial of a shadowy figure named Perseus, who is on a mission to destabilise the global balance of power and change the course of history. Descend into the dark centre of this global conspiracy alongside iconic characters Woods, Mason and Hoods, and a new cast of operatives attempting to stop a plot decades in the making. Beyond the campaign, players will bring a Cold War arsenal of weapons and equipment into the next generation of multiplayer and zombies experiences. Welcome to the brink. Welcome to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. So there is so much information there. The first thing we learn is this game is actually a sequel to the original Black Ops. It specifically says it is a direct sequel to the original fan favourite Call of Duty Black Ops. So this isn't a reboot then? That kind of confuses me. If it's a sequel, then it's not a reboot because the original still happened in order for this one to be a sequel. That's interesting because Black Ops 2 technically was a sequel to the original as well. It just took place years later. It seems like this one takes place maybe pretty much straight after, or near enough around the same time in the 1980s. BO2 was in 2025, so did BO2 still happen as part of this game? That's very interesting. It also mentions stuff on the campaign, what we are doing, who we are playing as, Woods, Mason, Hudson, and new characters that we haven't met before. We're going to places such as East Berlin, Vietnam, Turkey, Soviet KGB headquarters. We are following a shadowy figure named Perseus. This was actually a real person. He was a spy during the Cold War, said to have breached the United States national security during the Manhattan Project. There's so much information there on him which could tell us what the campaign is going to involve. If we're following this character, we're trying to stop a plot decades in the making. And then right at the end it says, beyond the campaign, players will bring a Cold War arsenal of weapons and equipment into the next generation of multiplayer and zombies experiences. So even though we've had zombies leaked, this officially confirms it. Yes, this is a leak, but this is the official description that you can find in the game. So that 100% confirms zombies is coming. Now, alongside that, continuing with the leaks, we've also been given the release dates. We've got two of them. The first one is the multiplayer reveal date, which will be taking place on September the 9th. That makes me question what exactly we're getting revealed tomorrow. And then we've got the actual release date for the game, which is Friday, November the 13th. I guess dates could always change, but that's what we've got. And then the final thing I want to talk about are the different editions of the game. As with every year, we usually get a standard edition and then a hardened edition, or it's usually called something else, an ultimate edition and a prestige edition, where we actually get an item like an RCXD or a Juggernog fridge. From the leaks, this year it tells us we are getting 3 editions of the game. This will be a standard edition, a cross-gen bundle, and an ultimate edition. All 3 editions include access to the beta, and when you pre-order the game with any edition, you also get a Frank Woods operator in Modern Warfare and Warzone. We do have images towards these, but I can't actually show you due to copyright. The standard and cross-gen editions also include a confrontation weapons pack. Talking about each one of them, the standard edition is just, the normal game that you buy for $60 or £60, whatever it is. This is going to be available on the PS4, Xbox One and the PC. The cross-gen edition includes the base game, but also the current gen and next generation versions of the game. So I guess the PS4 version and the PS5 version, same with the Xbox One and the Series X. And then we have the Ultimate Edition. With this you get the cross-gen game, so this gen and next gen. You also get a Lancian Air Pack, 3 operator skins, 3 vehicle skins, 3 weapon blueprints, a battle pass bundle, so 1 season pass where you can also skip 20 tiers, and the confrontation weapons pack. So those are the 3 editions. What's interesting is nothing is mentioned here about a sort of prestige edition. Well, let's say with BO4 you got the real life mystery box, or BO3 you got the Juggernog fridge, BO2 you got the drone, and Black Ops 1 you got the RCXD. Nothing is mentioned here of a prestige type edition, maybe because usually what you receive isn't something you use in game, it's a real life item that wouldn't be listed on here. I just hope we actually get something because it's really cool, especially when Treyarch do stuff like that. Last year with Modern Warfare we got the night vision goggles, so I hope they do it with Black Ops Cold War. What item they could include if it does come. I'm trying to think of something cool, maybe another zombies item, although I don't really know what, maybe a wonder weapon. Let me know in the comments section below what you hope the item would be if we do get a prestige edition. But yeah, those are all of the leaks that released overnight. There is one more thing, which is tomorrow on August the 26th when we get the reveal. In Warzone, there's going to be a separate game mode for the actual reveal. So it seems like if you want to do the Easter egg for the reveal, you can go into this game mode, and if you want to just play Warzone for yourself, you can go into Warzone. I don't know what the difference between the two game modes are going to be. Maybe you can only do the Easter egg in the Black Ops Cold War game mode, or you can't kill each other in the Cold War game mode, just so it is possible to do the Easter egg or watch the reveal. I don't know, but there we go. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. As always, hopefully you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, you know what to do. Drop a like rating. Make sure you are subscribed to stay up to date with the latest content on the channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye.